the tip of the week for Wake Up It's the Future, the episode 1, the Pilotcast. The tip of the week this week is get yourself a headlamp. You will thank us. So let's take a look at some headlamps we have here. Everything we have here today is from Petzl, which we're looking at my collection of headlamps, and I only have Petzls, and there's a reason for that. I'll let you do the math on that yourself. What we have here, so this is a Petzl Tika headlamp, it is. This is an older model, they don't make this one anymore, but this is about as basic as you can get. It goes on your head and it has a white light. So it's really nice. I mean, you don't need a whole lot more than this most of the time when you're doing something, you know, working on the car, digging around behind, you know, your stereo, putting your new Xbox in, trying to find that thing that fell down behind the fridge. This will work out just great for you. The newer model of this is still available. It runs on 3 AA batteries. They're, you know, ridiculously bright. It's like 20 bucks. So yeah, go out and get yourself something like that. Now the only disadvantage of something like this is not super bright, doesn't have as many features as other things do, and it's a little big, quote unquote. So what we have here is the Petzl Zitka Plus 2, and they still make this, they make a version of this. The nice thing about this is it has its headlamp built in, or sorry, its headband rather, built into this zippy kind of puck that comes out of the back. So the whole package is that big. Again, runs on 3 AAAs, and you just zip it out, put it on, and that's all you gotta do. Now, as you can see, it's like not the most secure headlamp, but again, like, you know, you want to carry a small thing, you're not going to use it that often, this is a fantastic option. Now, this also has, not only does it have white light, we're on red there, has white light, has a high white light, a low white light, and a strobe, which is really nice. This runs about 40 bucks, and this is, if you're just going to buy one headlamp, you don't have any headlamps right now, you're just getting into it, this is the kind to get, right there. Now this, if you already have some headlamps and you're going, yes Davey, I know how great they are, but you want to really up your game and get the best headlamp you can possibly buy, it is this one right here. This is the Petzl Tika RXP. It does not normally come in this horrific black and white color. It's normally just white, but I spray painted it black because I like all my stuff to be dark colored to match the theaters I work in. This is a really nice light. What this has is it has reactive lighting technology. So if you look on the front here, you can see the 2 LEDs, the red LED is over here, and then this is a photocell. This is a sensor. So this sensors how much light is coming into it as opposed to going out. What this means is, since we're in a pretty bright room right now, it's not very bright. But if I cover this up to simulate a dark room, see how the LED gets much brighter. What this basically means is what it translates to in real world usage means, like, if you're out camping, you've got this on, and you look out into the dark forest, it's going to brighten up to its maximum intensity. It's got a LED, the lens is especially designed to throw the light really far. You'll see that, but then when you turn to look down at your map, your nice bright white paper map, it's going to see all that light bouncing up at your face and dim way down, so you're not blowing your vision out. And this is one thing that people always wonder, I'm sure people have seen these before, but they react very quickly, which is nice. People always wonder how fast they react. And this also does have a, as opposed to the reactive mode, it has just a straight constant mode that you can set in high, low, or medium, and it has a red mode as well. The red is not reactive. Now the nice thing about this is, not only does it have the reactive technology, the nice thing about the reactive stuff is not only are you always using the right amount of light, it is using the, you know, particularly the adequate amount of battery for any situation, so it's very, very battery efficient. Speaking of battery, it has a micro USB rechargeable port on here, so you can charge this on anything that can charge your phone, basically. But you can also plug it into your computer, and you can do crazy stuff, like you can program how bright it is, what mode it starts up in, all kinds of stuff like that. This runs $100, but is a fantastic headlamp. I bought this about a year and a half ago, and I love it. It was a bit of an investment, but you know, for someone who uses a headlamp every day, it's been fantastic. It's been very rugged. It's worked out very great. I've had over a year on this battery, and I haven't noticed any problems with it at all so far. It's fantastic. Petzl also makes what's called the Adapt Kit. So it is a little system that uses kind of a male and female adapter, a piece that goes on the back of the headlamp, that allows you to mount at different places. And I have this one mounted on my backpack, partially because I just own too many headlamps. And I only have one head. If I could have two, that would be great. But, so it's mounted right here in my backpack, so when I'm walking around, I don't have to dig in my backpack or go in one of my pockets. If I just need to look at something real quick in the dark, in the night with the bag on, I just turn the light on and boom, it's right there. I can see into my trunk, I can see, find my keys I dropped, what have you. It's really nice, it's a really nice feature, and it doesn't really stick out too much at all. For not a lot of money, I mean, for 20 bucks or 40 for something that's, you know, really well-rounded, or 100 for something that's just outstanding in its qualities, and for how small they are, and, you know, how readily available the batteries are for them, there's no reason not to have one. I mean, grab one, throw it in your car. They make excellent Christmas presents. One of those things where no one thinks to ask for that, but when they're changing that tire in the middle of the night, they're gonna love you for it. So yeah, buy yourself a headlamp. Thank yous can be sent to wakeupitsthefuture@gmail.com. And thank you for joining us for this tip of the week. We'll see you next week.